Hello guys and welcome back on the channel. Today we are going to backtest a new high win rate trading strategy, 95% winning trades from my trading journey. As always, I'm going to show you how the strategy performs on years of data. I'm going to show you the real average success rate. Then I will try to improve it with AI. And finally, I'm going to reveal you the real average success rate after all the improvements. So stay until the end of the video because you will not be disappointed. But now let's talk about this strategy. I'm going to backtest it on BTC USD on the 15-minute time frame. So let's start about talking about the strategy, but before we start, I remember you that if you want to know more about my software, you want to backtest your strategy, or you want more info about it, write me at the mail that I will in the description. But now let's talk about the strategy by watching together some trades. I made some changes to the strategy because I will explain it during the video. So let me show you some of the trades that my software have taken. So let's go on the chart. The strategy, it's pretty simple. You have to put on your chart two indicators. Super trend, you click one and then you click another one because you will need only two super trend. The settings of the first super trend are this one and the setting of the second super trend are this one. Pretty simple. You will not need anything apart from these two super trends. Okay, the strategy, it's very easy to follow. So as you can see here we have a long trade. In order to open a long trade you have to put on your chart these two super trends and then you have to check that both of them turn green. As you can see here both of them turn green, so you can open your position at the last close. I didn't mention that, but I'm using HEIKIN ASHI chart. Okay, you can open your position, setting your stop loss to the lowest super trend, and take profit 1 to 1. So it would have been here, as you can see, and it would have been a success. Would have been closed here, and you would have made some profits. Let's see another trade. Now a short one. As you can see, the two super trends turn red, so you can open your position, setting your stop loss to the lowest, to the highest super trend, as you can see here, and risk to reward ratio 1 to 1. The strategy is showed in this video was 1.5 to 1 risk to reward ratio. But in order to train the AI, I decided to use a 1-to-1 in order to have 50% profit, 50% successful trade, and 50% failed trades. So I decided to do it. But in the future, I will implement it. I will give the possibility to my software to train also strategy with other risk to reward ratio. But for today's video, I will use 1-to-1. Okay, and now we can see another short trade. In this case it was a fail. So as you can see we have a super trend, both of them turns red, so you can open your position at last close, so it would have been opened at this price. You will set your stop loss to the super trend high and risk to reward ratio 1 to 1, and as you can see it was a success. Very good, 3 successes in a row. But it will perform also like it in over years of data. Let's find out together. So let's see how it performs on the trained dataset, the biggest dataset. And as you can see, it doesn't perform very well at all because it almost break even. The number of trades is high, but not too much. But surely we can make some improvements. And for this format, if you are new to this format, now I'm going to show you also the validation dataset, and let's see how it performs over the most recent data. And as you can see, the average success rate, it's pretty the same we have seen before. The average success rate 50% it's in the confidence interval, it's located here, so we are sure the strategy is not overfitted, also because we have a decent number of trades and the condition is pretty simple, so surely we can make some improvements with AI. Let me show you also the code I wrote for this strategy. So let's see the code for the buy. As you can see, I'm checking that the current candle, the direction of current candle is up. It must be verified in both SUPERTEND 21 1.0 and 14 2.0. And before the previous candle must be one of them must be down. SUPERTEND must be red, so -1, or both of them. And I'm checking it in the last two candles, as you can see. Here are the open price formula. It will open at last close, and the stop loss will be the last, the SUPERTEND low. So the lowest SUPERTEND, so this one. As we can see also the sell condition, we can see SUPERTEND must be red in both of them, the current candle, and before at least one of them must be green, so 1. Let's see also the condition of the open price formula are the same I showed you before, because you will open it at the last close and you will set your stop loss at the last SUPERTEND. Oh, sorry, at the highest of the two SUPERTENDs, so the 1.14 2.0. Okay, as you can see, these are all the conditions I wrote for this strategy. But now let's talk about the most interesting topic of this video, so the AI. So first of all, as always, I downloaded all the trades that my software took. As you can see, 2000 trades. Here are all the information, the open, the high, the close, the low, the real close, so on the OHLC chart, these are on the HEIKIN chart, the volume, and let's see other information, for example, when the order was generated, when was opened, when was closed, buying power, open price, and also we have a weight here for each trade. Okay, here we have the results, 0 for success, 1 for fail. As you can see, now for this video I implemented a new feature. So now in the last video we were only analyzing buy trades, but now we are also analyzing sell trades, so we can make more profits by that. Okay, now I'm splitting them. Here is the trend dataset. It will be the trend dataset, so I'm splitting them in buy and sell. Here I'm reading the validation dataset. So the validation dataset was this one, as you can see. And now I'm splitting also the validation dataset in buy and sell. Pretty easy. Now it's time to talk about the model I'm using. For today's video, I'm using again a long short-term memory. If you don't know what it is, it's a model of artificial intelligence. You can search on internet, you can understand that better how it works. I'm also experimenting with it because I before making these videos I never used that, so I'm pretty new to this one, so I'm also learning. As you can see, now we have some functions for normalized data to pass the artificial intelligence, and now these are all the columns that I'm using for training the model. So high, low, close, open, EMA 20, EMA 50, EMA 200, SUPERTEND, and also RSI. And I'm selecting only the last 50 candles. Why these numbers? Why these indicators? I'm experimenting because there is not a rule behind it, what indicators you have to use. It's about you. So I found that by using these indicators we can achieve good results. But now let's see something. Let's train the AI. So I will have two models, one for buy, one for sell. Now I'm creating all the dataset So the by train, the by test, and also the by validation. Here I'm only reshaping it for the LSTM, normalized data, so pretty simple instructions, so I will not spend time on it, because what is interesting is to see the model, to see the AI training and the final result also. So as you can see, here is the model I'm using, so these are all the layers I'm using if you are curious. But now let's train the AI and let's see what we can achieve. So let's see. Okay, as we can see, we obtained an accuracy of 53.74. That I remember you that this is not the average success rate. The accuracy is one thing, the average success rate is another one. So now we are going to see the real average success rate, and this accuracy is referred to the validation dataset. So this dataset, not this one. This dataset is the train, and this is the validation. So the data the software has never seen. Okay, and as you can see on this dataset, on the test dataset, after training on the trained dataset, the new average success rate was 55.51%. As you can see, our confusion matrix tell us that the model predicted like 136 plus 109 successes, but in reality, the successes were only 136. So that's we had the real successes are higher than the fails. So that's good. So what does it mean? It means that the average success rate it's 55, so it's correct. But now let's see on the cell data on the cell how it performs. So here I'm reshaping the data, nothing new. Here I have the other model for the cell, the structure, the layers are the same, and now let's train the AI and let's see how it performs. Okay, as we can see now on the validation dataset, so again it's this one, we obtained an average success rate of 53, not average success rate, sorry, an accuracy of 53.83, so pretty good. And let's see also on the confusion matrix, and as you can see on the confusion matrix we would have obtained an average success rate of 52.03%, so the AI performs better on by rather than cell. Many of you may think that these average success rates are not too high, but they are in reality they are not so high, but as long as you are profitable and your confidence interval is telling you that you will be profitable, you are pretty sure that you will make profits unless you have errors or you make some mistakes somewhere. But what you have to understand that probably you will have a bot behind it. So you will not have to always stay online and opening all positions, because a bot will do it for you. So as long as you're profitable, your bot will make you profits basically. So having a 55, 52 average success rate, it's not too bad, because it's really it's really difficult to find a really high win rate strategy. Like many YouTubers are telling you that they have the secret formula to achieve it, because if they really have it, why would they tell you that their formula doesn't make sense? They would have made all the profits like the strategy we have seen before. We have seen now, 95% winning rate. So why telling others the secret formula? I don't understand that. So pay attention when also when they are trying to sell you something. Pay attention. But Yeah, let's focus on the video, that is better. Let's talk about AI in statistical analysis. So as you can see, we obtained not a so high average success rate, but we were profitable. Then make your consideration. If you think that 55% is not enough for you, maybe for you is not. For me, it is. Do what you want. So these are not financial advices as always. So now let's run the strategy again, and let's try with these models to see the real average success rate on the test dataset, because the average success rate we have seen before, yeah, they are real, but now by not opening some position, new position will be opened, so we have to see if these new positions would have been profitable or not. So let's run again the strategy on the test dataset and let's see how it performs. Okay, as we can see, the new average success rate on the validation dataset, the dataset, was 55.65. So it was higher than what we have seen on the files before. So that's good. Before was 50%, now is 55.65. It's pretty high. We improved the strategy by 5 percentile points, and we have lost only 1/3 of the trades. That's good. That's really good. What does it mean? It means that this models probably was not so overfitted. Yeah, the number of trades is not too high, but by losing only 1/3 of the trade and made like 5% more as average success rate, it's a pretty good model. So probably these models, it's pretty good. I think it was trained good basically. So in conclusion, the strategy has not 95% winning trades. As you can see, it is a good strategy, but not as it claims. So pay attention. Before ending the video, I remind you always that I'm not a financial advisor. These are not financial advices, and this video was only for entertainment purpose. Trading is very dangerous, and I'm not responsible of any use of this strategy. Make your own consideration and feel free to do what you want. So, if you enjoyed this content, I remind you to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and see you in a next video. Bye!